Last time on Professor Layton in the Curious Village. It's you.
Then it is you, sir.
Yeah!
Oh.
And now for the final mystery. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to more Professor Layton in the Curious Village. The last time we left off, we did Chapter 7 and 8. And now it is time to get on to Chapter 9 and the finale of this series. I'm excited, dude. So you guys were saying you had sort of the same problem that I made a joke about, where I was like, man, it's so cool, we're solving mysteries at the end of the game. And yeah, I definitely agree. I think they should have paced this out way better. But you guys said that gets better in later games, so it's cool. Layton exposes Don Paolo, the evil scientist who was posing as Inspector Chelmay. His disguise now gone, Don Paolo escapes from the manor, leaving only his latex mask behind. How do you change his costume so whatever? Having outed the fiend who tried to take their lives, Luke and Layton set out to explore the tower. Oh. Too late. I am looking at a little bit of a guide, just because I don't want to miss any puzzles. He said there it is, that's the hint coin. Let's head inside, boys. Yo, I'm so excited. I wonder what this town secret is. Maybe Flora?
Yep, looks like you solved at least 75 puzzles. Alright then, go on in the tower.
Wow, we're not gonna find out who that was. Okay.
This place gives me the creeps. Plus it's all mucky in here and I can't see a thing.
Oh my! Ah! Oh god. Did we just fall through the floor? Are we about to die? Hello? Oh. Ow!
Oh, my head.
Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope?
Don't worry, Professor, I'm fine. And yourself?
Nothing a good long bath later won't solve, but more importantly, where are we? Puzzle room!
This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor.
My word! Oh!
There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? And what's this? Almost every village's name is on this wall.
Oh, and look, Simon's key is missing now that he's dead.
Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Saint Mystere? Look, there's stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me goosebumps.
Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. No. But there's a book over here.
Ah. Oh, what's this notebook?
Did you find something interesting?
I think so. This notebook looks like somebody's been using it as a diary.
Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end.
The poor journal looks like he's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here.
Oh! It's the kidnapper, what the heck? What's this? You! You two again! What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing about every nook and cranny and then— Did you say every nook and cranny? Oh, sorry. I'm not sure where that came from. Seems like another side of me that enjoys nooks and crannies. Can I finish my monologue? Yeah, sorry, finish your monologue. Get in the way of my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We're merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us know anything about this number 38 business. Oh! Did you say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple, then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. Watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond tip drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them?
Now why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap.
Huh, what could I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple toward their goal. Some mischief maker snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I figured things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Myster's big secret? Alright. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed St. Myster from up here in the tower.
Manage St. Myster? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cards we found about the village and the list of names we saw in that room? All the villagers in St. Myster are robots. Oh, I didn't realize everybody was a robot. Oh my god, what? What? Okay, I knew Dahlia, but good lord. Every single person? Maybe not Flora. All the villages in St. Myster are robots created by Bruno. What do you mean the villages are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of St. Myster aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir.
Oh, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure out so much of the mystery by yourself.
What do you mean, sir? St. Myster isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno?
You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build the city and all who dwell within it to prepare for that day. Then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives and can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it.
Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple is the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it?
Whoops, seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I already said more than I should have. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then, show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. Okay, so this is the guy who probably said the thing earlier. Tiny Cogs Abductions, cool. And Lady Dahlia, shouldn't we know that one too? No. Huh. Well, that was a pretty big twist in the first couple minutes of this episode, man. Professor, look! The stairs are barred off! Aha! This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. Hit me. I'm ready for some puzzles. Get the ball at 4. Oh, God, I missed. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Let me spend 30 hours on this one. Aw, man. I was a move off because I couldn't move one up in one turn by accident. This sucks.
Professor, I've solved it.
Professor, I've solved it. Yeah, baby. All right. Wait. Is this thing saying I should have solved 114 puzzles already? That's not fair. I solved them all. Say, Professor, there's been something that's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crank for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in the village along with Don Paolo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing. Bruno? But why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. But naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Myster seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Who knows how Bruno saw Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to ask about that too. Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Get the ball out, bar. No, don't make me climb all the way. Okay. Crank. We're finally getting some answers, guys. Up we go. Pile in black? Haha! Alright. Ooh. Mystery number 2. I'm still kind of blown away that everybody is a robot. That's... I just... It was one of those things where I knew what the twist was, but I didn't imagine the scope of it, you know? Kind of like how, in V3... Well, actually... I won't get into specifics, but I knew the general thing of what they were going to pull. I didn't realize the scope of the twist. I didn't realize how big it was going to turn out to be. You know? Kind of same idea here where I'm like, I knew somebody was a robot. I didn't realize everybody was a robot. Although, what I thought would be the twist in V3 and what was actually the twist was a bit bigger of a gap. Oh, not another locked door. Whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, you're just going to stand there and complain about it? No! I love Luke. I like Layton, but I think Luke is my favorite so far. Leave this puzzle to me. They haven't shown a whole lot of character, but I think they've given Luke a bit more character. Granted, I mean, let's be real. The the character development for these two characters hasn't been amazing so far. But my friend is telling me the prequels, you get some actual character development for them. Until then, they are player stand-ins pretty much. But that's fine for now. Hopefully it doesn't get like annoying later on. But it seems fine right now. Okay, you need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. Magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square so that adding any string of 3 numbers, be they horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, result in the same total. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. Okie dokie. I'm pretty sure this is right. Huzzah! Ah, I'm happy about that one.
Professor, I solved it.
Alright, well... Professor, I solved it! I still can't believe they went with such a high voice. Excellent! I got it! The door's open now! Good show, Luke. So what was it you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I wanted to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. Seemed like he followed us here. The only way into St. Mystere is through the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo entered St. Mystere myself. But it seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay at Beatrice's inn. Oh, so that's the man who skipped out on his bill. It figures it was Don Paolo. So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chelmay, snuck into the mansion and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Come along. Too many answers. We don't want to overwhelm these children's small brains. This way, right? Yeah. Oh! Oh! Are you not a robot? Good. What? Konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I forget the voice I gave him. And I'd be wandering this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solved all those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just so happened, un momento. I'm wandering these sewers. The next thing I know, I'm here. I take it this isn't the local hotspot my guidebook promised it would be. How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall to the large hole by the entrance. Ah, ZZ. There should be enough information to get me there. But may I ask one more favor? All this talk of stairs was reminding me of a Nazo I knew. Answer it for me, por favor. I have a life, but sure. You know what? I'll answer your question for you because I'm Professor Layton and I am a nice guy. And I just like puzzles. I mean, at the end of the day, I really like puzzles. Puzzles are my favorite thing in the world. I love them.
Luke, here's my answer.
I think? Yeah! Okay, cool.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer. That's right. Going from the fourth point. Go! Bet. Grassy, now I'm gonna go back to the village. What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? I believe so. He's an odd one though, isn't he? I've never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Strangest still is how he entered St. Mystere. I don't think even he knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. Alright. Head upstairs. Sorry, I'm looking at this because I don't want to miss any puzzles. I'm not trying to, Ooh, bottom of the wall. Where? Wait, the hole at the bottom. Ah! Okay, let's move on to the next puzzle. What do you got for me? Seems that we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but I'll run in with that explorer distracting me. How did Simon, you know? All in good time, my boy. First we need to solve this puzzle. Looks to be quite the challenge. What do you got for me? Princess in a Box 1. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Tired of leading a sheltered life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out the exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? Ah! I don't know. Can I? Can I do it? You're making me question my life, Professor Layton. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you running?
That should do it.
Okay, I did that in way more turns than I should have, but whatever.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Every puzzle has an answer. Oh, that one took a while. There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now about Simon, what exactly happened in the mansion? Did Don Paolo really make off with Simon? I'd say so. It's just my theory, mind you, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's when he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found his body sprawled out on the floor. Just like with Raymond. So maybe Simon had also stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Oh, you suppose the noises from the tower are actually the sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began to associate the disappearances with the rolling from the tower. Don't forget that despite his peculiar appearance, Don Paolo is a scientific genius. Therefore, we probably realized why Simon stopped moving. If he went for the golden apple, Don Paolo likely would have left St. Mystere right then. Sure, he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelbay, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. More mysteries solved. Rolling Tower. Raymond. Sweet. Now there's only 3 left. Oh, no, not noise? Okay. God, we're finally getting some answers, man. It feels good, but... oh, well. Oh, you're not a robot either? Good lord, man.
Fancy meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up?
How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves and try my puzzle already. It's a humdinger.
What do you got for me? Puzzle number 98, card order. Wow, 70 bike rats, holy crap. You've placed 1 joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position for each card. The club is to the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Alrighty, give me 5 hours.
we go.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Another puzzle solved.
Another puzzle solved. Okay. What tower floor is it?
Oh, yes, that's the answer. I will guess it'll be off. Come visit me sometime.
I guess she followed us in here. Well then. Under this? Or this? There we go. Alright. Keep going up. Oh! Look at this. The window above Layton's head. Huzzah! Boom! Alright. Let us, do this. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle on this door. Looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzles without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me. Puzzle number 99. 33333. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks to complete this equation. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0, 0 equals 33333. What? Oh, I see, okay. Oh god, okay. I'm gonna need to math pretty hard for this one. Think that's it, maybe? Possibly?
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes! Okay, cool. Whew!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That took me a while. That's correct. Did you manage to figure out both? No, I didn't actually. Oh well. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach. Professor, I was just thinking, do you remember the picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entries were talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. Oh, so she was actually real. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? That's entirely possible, maybe even probable given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entry tells. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You are my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife, but living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure, but I have a feeling that each of these robots is something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope that they do. Alright. Lady Dahlia. Only 2 left. God, we knocked so many out. Alright, let's go. This is looking like the final countdown. Da-da-da-da-da. Especially because it's puzzle 100. So I just feel like, you know. It's the final puzzle. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle on the way before we get there. Number 100, 7 squares. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform in size, but you can only use 1 pin each. Alrighty then, give it a shot. Guys, I can't do this. I can't do this. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Sorry, I misread that. It's alrighty then. Oh, okay, please. I think this is right.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes. Oh my god.
Puzzle solved.
That was just confusing. That took me so long to figure out. Alright, well. Let's go.
Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it.
Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps this is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone.
But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing.
Huh, did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials we've been set out for seekers of the Golden Apple.
Gosh, that makes perfect sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside.
Alrighty, boys. Let's go! Oh, it's time.
This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set up for us. So if we climb the spiral staircase, maybe...
We'll reach the top floor. I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry. Oh. I wasn't expecting us to... Okay. What do you... Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Oh. There's a little house. Our view is obscured from the ground, but who'd have suspected there's a charming cottage like this here?
Look, the lights are on, Professor.
It would appear that someone is living here. Oh. Boom. Now it's time. Time for the final part of this game, boys. 90 out of 90. Let's go. You reach the top of the tower. Continue into the house. Return to the village to explore more. I think I've solved everything I can until later. I don't know. I've solved 90.
What kind of person would live in a place like this?
Flora? Is Flora gonna be the golden apple after all?
Unbelievable. Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions.
This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of.
So we might be standing in the same room as the golden apple at this very moment. I've been waiting for you two.
Knew it.
It's you.
Oh my god, it was Flora all along! Okay, totally called that one.
What's this? What's going on here?
Okay, to be fair, Luke, it wasn't a very good disguise.
See here,
Oh!
golden apple herself.
Bet. Alright, cool. 2 mysteries down. You got a lot smaller. Huh. Alright.
You're the golden apple? Professor, you knew about this?
I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter, and he was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so.
Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting here in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me that I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust in my life.
So that's why he kept watching us move about town.
What was that?
Don Paolo. God dang it, dude.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Oh, here I come.
I don't think this is fair. Why do you have this?
Ready or not? Follow me. Come now.
Oh god! Tower's collapsing! Oh no! Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately.
What now?
Oh God! Oh God.
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea. We're fine. Go on. It's all right, dear. This way.
What are we gonna do?
I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, not quite what I was thinking then. Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna make a slingshot and use the globe as a giant ball.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky.
What did I do to you, man? Layton says he doesn't know him, so I doubt we're gonna see him in like the prequel games, right? Well, that was an accident. Oh, what's that?
No.
It isn't over yet, Layton. Just you wait. One day, I will have my revenge on you.
Okay, what revenge? I haven't met you before. Who hurt you?
Hold tight.
Cause it wasn't me. Wow, Layton, that was actually pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Layton, you're pretty cool. That was the best puzzle yet. Oh God, the tower is dead. Bruno! I hope he made it out. Wait, he's in the basement. I don't think that helps very much. Oh.
Thank goodness you're alright, Professor. Don Paolo's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there.
Yes, it was all quite dodgy, but he also provided us with the answer to one of our ongoing mysteries. Do you remember that awful noise we heard the first time we visited Rhinold Manor?
The one that spooked Claudia? Oh, so that must have been the noise.
You've put it together. The wrecker was likely Don Carlo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance into St. Mystere. I see, that's how he got in.
That makes perfect sense. It figures that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place.
No, I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look.
You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? Sorry, but I don't know about treasure or anything like that.
Let's head back to Rhinold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. Noise. And yep, golden apple for last. Can't remember if I said that out loud, but I was thinking that was going to be saved for last.
Professor, do you really think the treasure can be located here?
Look closely at this painting, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Rhinold fortune.
But I've already looked at it.
If we solve this mystery, Luke, I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Rhinold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hiding. That.
I remember now. It's right here. Aha! A hidden switch.
The switch seems to have activated the wall. Dang.
And to think that Rhinold Manor held the secret behind this painting all along. Looks like there's a passage that leads farther in. Oh. And
Let's see where this passage goes. Another animated cutscene? No. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, look at this place. I had no idea.
Now how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing that Baron Reinhold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? The peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared when she laughed. In other words, Baron Reinhold set out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. To that person and that person only would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune.
That's unbelievable, Professor, but it all makes sense now.
Flora, my little Flora.
Where's that voice coming from?
Flora, you've made it here at last.
That voice, Papa, is that you? Papa!
My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have? I built St. Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's besides the point. In any case, if you've come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman, but please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. If you can make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you, I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal St. Mystere's secret.
The secret of St. Mystere?
Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I commissioned Bruno to construct St. Mystere. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture into the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but it's hard is the people who live in it. That is why I asked Bruno to create all the villages here, as well as all the puzzles hidden within them. I asked Matthew to make news of my death public only once Flora had grown past childhood. So stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Oh, so he died like way before this. But only after, when she became a teenager did Matthew tell her. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Equally important to me is finding someone to whom I can entrust both my daughter and my fortune. That is why the inhabitants of St. Mystere are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you've made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I'm confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. But this is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. When you remove it from here, St. Mystere will complete the objective for which it's created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awake.
Now wait just a minute. Are you saying that if we take the treasure, all of St. Mystere will just disappear?
I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. But it's possible that St. Mystere is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure.
So if that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut?
I'll leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on St. Mystere and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now.
Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. Even if we touch this treasure, all of St. Mystere will just grind to a halt.
Flora, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it.
I don't want it.
Why ever not, my dear?
The people who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up. I want St. Mystere, my village, to stay just as it is, forever.
I see. And so it shall be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village?
I...
Golden apples solved. We did it, boys. Are you sure this is quite alright, madam?
Certainly. If leaving will make Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
Cutscene. Yay. Oh, she coming with us? Oh, everyone's hanging out. Oh, she is coming with us. Bye, everyone. Look at our weird looking car.
Goodbye then, little village.
Oh.
What an astonishing village that was, Professor Layton. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front page of the London Times again sometime soon?
No, Luke. St. Mastel's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course, always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
Oh, it's cows. Hey. And that is the end. Puzzle Master, Akira Tago. Producer, Akihiro Hino. Director, Tatsuya Shinkai. Alright, well, that was Professor Layton and the Curious Village. That was a very cute and charming game. I enjoyed that. It was fun, you know? I do have problems with the game, but overall, I really did enjoy the overall product of it. I think it was a very well-made and well put together game. I think there were definitely some things that the sequels would hopefully fix in the future, such as pacing problems, puzzles being so disconnected from the story, and you know, stuff like that. I think having a bit more character for maybe some of the side characters and our main cast would be a little better. But I guess we'll see what goes on from there. But overall, I really did enjoy this game. The biggest twist for me, honestly, was everyone being robots. That didn't hit me. Like, I don't know. I feel like almost everything else kind of clicked into place at some point. But that one, I was just like, wait, what? Like even, you know, Chelme being an imposter, I got that pretty fast. And even Dahlia being a robot, I got that pretty fast. But everyone being a robot, miss me with that. But, yeah, trying to think of some other stuff to talk about. This was a pretty short game, but that's not inherently bad. I'll talk about next Let's Plays in a second. I guess I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, that actually reminds me. They're definitely setting up for sequels with Don Paolo there, because even though we beat him this game, he seemed like he's gonna continue to try and get us back, you know? So, to my understanding, there's the trilogy, then there's the prequel trilogy, and then there's the Layton Mystery Journal, if I'm not mistaken. But then there's like an iOS game, and then there's Versus Ace Attorney. I don't know, but oh, he got Simon back! Yay! Simon's not dead. The soundtrack in this game was really good. Oh my god. look at Luke putting on the the Chelme mask. Oh, it's pretty amazing. The music in this game was good. I felt like I was listening to the same track a lot in this game though, so look at Raymond, he's like, oh my god, you're back to life. And he's like, yeah, I'm back to life, yes. Haha, you never would have guessed it was me. Haha. B-Train? What? Oh, okay. This song is epic. What? When did this play in the game? We're like, oh my god, that looks awful, smells awful. Is that a dead fish? Christopher Miller? Really? Christopher Miller? What? I don't know him. I know of him. Okay, I thought they would have gotten like some no-name actors. Really? Wow. Huh. Sorry, I'm surprised. Usually I read these and I'm like, huh. I have no idea who that is. Christopher Miller. Oh, they're getting a letter. Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's a different Christopher Miller. It's Christopher Robin Miller. Okay. Matthew Mercer is in one of these games? What? The end. Woo! To be continued. Wow, they already knew they were getting a sequel. Oh, yeah, they released a sequel in the same year. Though you've reached the story's end, Professor Layton and the Curious Village is far from over. How many puzzles did you solve over the course of your adventure? Precisely 120 puzzles are hidden throughout the town, so why not try to complete every puzzle? Also, be sure to check the bonuses section. Fulfill certain conditions to unlock more bonus content. Your game will save now. When you continue, resume play at the top of the tower. Huh. I was gonna do everything, but I think you have to wait until you beat it before you can actually do everything, so I don't know. He played it. Oh my god. Wow, Christopher Robin Miller, you played him in like every single game. You also played Inspector Chalmay, apparently. But, wait. But not in this game. What? Okay. The only other role he's had is Tiny Heroes. Huh. Alright then. Well, that's interesting. Alright, well, so that wraps it up for Professor Layton and the Curious Village. I'm not gonna do the bonus stuff, I'm sorry, I have this thing with games. I don't like bonus content after the game is finished because I don't feel like doing it. It's the reason I haven't touched any of the Spider-Man DLC, because that game is done for me. I finished it. It is over. Games are over once I finish them. That is how I think of it. So I have now finished this game. I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. Actually, wait. Bonuses. Oh, okay. Yeah, but overall, really enjoyed this game. Very charming. I'm not going to be playing the next one quite so soon after this because while I did enjoy this game, this could definitely get stale fast. There were even some episodes of this where I was like, oh my god, it's more puzzles and puzzles and puzzles and puzzles, and it just got so old because that's the gameplay of this game was walking around and doing puzzles. That was it. That was the gameplay. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it can get pretty old after a while. So I'm gonna be taking a break. I'm gonna be doing a long visual novel next. Well, I'm doing Spirit of Justice next because I know everybody's really wanting that. Recording it is gonna be a bit of a hassle because for some reason the iOS version is protected by HTTP. When Dual Destinies wasn't, so that makes sense, right? So I didn't realize it was protected by HTTP, by the way. So I downloaded it. I got a $70 Lightning iOS to HDMI cable so I could record it with the Elgato because I thought that would fix it. And that's when I learned it was protected by HCPD. And then I was looking at, oh, so how much would a splitter that would get rid of that be, right? And that's an extra $50, so I'm like, alright, never mind. So I think what I'm gonna do is think I'm gonna download somebody else's gameplay, some no commentary gameplay, and I'm gonna sync my footage up to that. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be really annoying, but I'll do it because I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for, you know, recording iOS gameplay that I'm probably only ever going to use once. That just, no. I don't really feel like doing that. I think that about wraps it up, though. So yeah, a Spirit of Justice playthrough coming, soon, maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. Those episodes are they're gonna be hard. So just if I miss a couple uploads, just give me a break, okay? Yeah. So after Spirit of Justice, I might be playing The Greatest Attorney because I'm not sure when they're planning on releasing the final chapter of that, but I think that should be coming out eventually. The fan translation, by the way. At least I hope I'm going to be playing it. I don't know. I haven't really tested out the BlueStacks. I mean, my real Android phone that I definitely own, even though I just talked about having an iOS. So yeah, I'm thinking of playing Greatest Attorney. After that, if it's not out, then I'll probably jump into Professor Layton and the. All right, the next game is called Professor Layton and Pandora's Box or Diabolical Box, but I'm going to be playing the European version, so I'll probably go Pandora's Box because you guys said the European version is better, so I will do that. I think they get progressively longer, and my friend told me that this one is the simplest in the series, which makes sense. There wasn't too many, like, what moments in this. The only what moment was, what? They're all robots? But even that was like a extension of a what, or it was an extension of a, oh, one of them's a robot. It was like, no. You know? I think that might be one of my favorite types of twists when they're like, hey, here's the twist, right? Here's the twist. Nope! It's even bigger than you thought. And you're just like, bruh. I have a feeling Spirit of Justice might do that to me a couple of times. I don't know. I guess we'll see, you know? Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously gonna keep going on. No, I'm just gonna stop it here. You know, we just got to the Aqua part, and I'm like, yeah, I'm done with the game, you know? No. Well, actually, I am done with the game. I finished it, like, the second episode of this recording, but, that's besides the point. I really enjoyed this game. We'll be playing it, if not after Spirit of Justice, then after Greatest Attorney. And then I don't know what we're playing after that, because, maybe like Steins Gate or something. I don't know. That's like months down the line, though. I don't need to worry about that right now. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the series, though. I guess I should ask, do you guys want to see the sequel of this game? Because I enjoyed it enough to play the next game, and I have a feeling they... Well, wait, no. They released this in the same year, didn't they? Okay, I'm not sure how much they updated about the gameplay itself, but I'm pretty sure you guys said the writing gets at least a little better. So, we'll see. But I did enjoy this enough to see the next game. And, I don't know. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up what I have to say. Anyways, that wraps up this playthrough. I really have enjoyed this. I hope you guys have too. If you have, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Stick around to see more of this series, maybe, eventually. Stick around to see Phoenix Wright Spirit of Justice starting... Wait, when's this going up? Saturday, so it'll be Monday. And, yeah, that pretty much I can't speak. That pretty much wraps it up for me. Thank you for watching this playthrough, and I will see you all in the future. Maybe tomorrow with a new Kingdom Hearts 3. Maybe Monday with a new Phoenix Wright. Or maybe, you know, June or whenever I play the next game of this. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out.